Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. Now before I head over there and speak with Mai, I remembered one little detail that, I forgot to go and do. I have a rank up I can turn in. Silene, look at my Pokedex. Look at my Pokedex. Yes, show me. Sorry, I kind of skipped over some text there, but, you know. No. Just look at my Pokedex. You've made progress. Seems you have earned yourself a star. Yay! 3 stars! Yay! What can I do now? I can use Great Balls. Pokemon above to level 40 will also obey me in battle. Better rewards, and a crafting recipe for Great Balls. 1 Epicorn, 1 Iron Chunk, and 1 Tumblestone. So Great Balls, let's just go over this real quick, are a better version of Pokeballs. That's all they are. 1.5 times catch rate, so even better than Heavy Ball in battle and out of battle. Obviously requires 1 Iron Chunk. I've got several of those, but I mean, my mods make it so I don't need this. I don't. I know it might be kind of a bummer that I'm not, investing in better Pokeballs, but quite frankly, catching things gets hard enough as it is in this game, so yeah. Just trust me. Alright, so with that out of the way, all I have left now is to go speak with Mai, and then basically go deal with Cleaver. I'm gonna try real quick to see if I can find a Munchlax or a Happiny. If you notice the subtitles in the last episode, you'll know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna see if I can find those, but if I don't find them, I'll come back for them later. My, that Galaxy Hall is one fine building, even from the outside. If you'll notice, the Galaxy Hall is still under construction. There's, if I can get my cursor in here, there's some, what is this called? Scaffolding going on. So yeah, still under construction, but yes, it is very big. The Galaxy team certainly got themselves a grand headquarters, I'll give them that. Oh, yes, I came because I had some news that I thought you might be interested in. Better you actually see what's going on, though. Let's head to, what did you end up calling it? The Heights Camp? Alright, Mai, let's go. I spoke to Weird Ear about what's going on. I told him how you've been trekking all over the Fieldlands seeking a way to quell Cleaver's frenzy. All this from someone who's not even part of our clan or the Pearl clan. Just some wanderer who fell from a rift into this world. And hearing that, well, you can see how he responded. I trust you appreciate it. Weird Ear's found you worthy, you see, which means you'll need a flute like we have. Mind demonstrating for them, Mai? This is very important, so listen well. Also, get ready for the most awkward animation in the entire game. That's a Celestica flute that Mai just played. It's a precious tool that can be used to call in Weird Ear so you can ride upon him. It's said that the Celestica flutes were gifts from Almighty Sinnoh itself, and now this one's yours. A flute that can be used to call special Pokemon that are willing to bear you around the region. Its timbre is eerie and mysterious. It's not that grand a gesture, really. I can't play the flute for the life of me.
Indirect kiss.
Anyway, see if you can play that melody. Weirdear opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. You received the Mind Plate from Weirdear. A stone tablet imbued with the essence of psychic energy. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of the psychic type. Thanks, I guess. Now, use that Celestica flute wisely and gallop across the land with the great Weirdear. You've got a frenzied Pokemon to quell at Grand Tree Arena, haven't you? With Weirdear, you can gallop across the field lands in no time. You can now call Weirdear and gallop across the land. Heck yeah, faster movement speed. Just what I've been waiting on. So if you'll notice over on the right, there's a new button. And if I push it, look at me, I'm on a deer. Now you'll notice its color is different than in the cutscene, and again, that is because of mods. So I can run around, I can jump, and I can dash. Weirdear is very fast and makes travel so much nicer. In fact, sup, dude? What do you have to say? Nice to meet you, young Survey Corps recruit. I hear you have the rare ability to dash over hill and vale on the back of a Pokemon, yes? Well, why not try your hand at the balloon race? It's a game I invented myself. It's simple, really. You just need to burst as many of my adorable balloons as possible while riding a Pokemon. If you manage to burst, say, 17 balloons, well, that'd be an impressive start. You can find me here anytime, so let me know whenever you feel like testing your skill in the balloon race. Sure, let's get straight to that. Ride a Pokemon and smash through the balloons. Ride, and burst them all. Yep. Okay. I'll give it a try. There are a total of 30 balloons on the course. Let's see how many of you can burst in 45 seconds. I'm not going to try to get a perfect score on this, but 17 is not a hard target to reach. So all I have to do is run into them. Now your first time raiding Weirdear, if you ever play this game, is probably going to be rather awkward. I got maybe 19 balloons my first time through, but since then, I have had plenty of experience raiding this Pokemon. How many can I get? Boop. Boop. And boop. Not bad. The one I missed is the one I usually miss. I have a hard time hitting that one for some reason, but I'm quite happy with 29 balloons burst. So what is my reward, good sir? You're so close to bursting them all. A little reward should help keep you motivated. Ooh, 10 Pokeballs, thank you. He'll give you a random amount of items, I think. And some of them are cool, some of them aren't. And what do you know? You beat my target of bursting at least 17 balloons. Well done for you. Why can't I talk or read? More feather balls. You're amazing, dude. And a rare candy. You can take part in balloon races in other places as well. This race is the easiest of the lot. Let's see if you have what it takes to challenge them all and raise your skills to the next level. If I were to burst all 30, he gives me a nugget, which is a sellable. Which, not bad, but I'm not really strapped for cash in this game. Not typically. So, cool. Now with that out of the way, The places I want to look are over here, and I'll put a pin there, around here, and then down over here. And those are the areas that Munchlax can spawn. So I'm gonna make my way over here and just have a little look around. See if I can't find a Munchlax or two. Like that one. Okay, there's one already. That was surprisingly easy. This took me a couple of trips to the field lands in order to find them in my practice file. Okay, let's see. Down there, yep, there's another Munchlax. Cool. Let's just grab it, and that's all the Munchlax I need. I only needed 2. Now for Happiny, it's a slightly different story. Do I want this? Whoop, that's not the button I meant to hit. Do I want this satchel? Not really. It's in the opposite direction of where I want to go. I want to come over here near the tunnel, but I don't want to go through it. I want to exploit a mod of mine and go somewhere that I am not supposed to be able to reach for a little while. So just a heads up, the Happiny can be gotten at this point in the story, even without mods, but mods do make it easier. So I need to come over here and go across the dam that the barrel have built. And, one of my mods tries to center the camera behind Weirdear, but for some reason it puts it real low, and that just drives me crazy. Oh well. It's also the mod that makes it so that Weirdear can do what I want it to do, coming up here in a moment. So we're just going to avoid Grand Tree Arena for the moment, and come all the way back over here towards the tunnel. God, this is so much faster. I forgot how good Weirdear is. Even vanilla Weirdear is so much better than just sprinting. Okay, so sometimes a Happiny will spawn inside here with the Machops. So I'm just going to check. It doesn't look like there's any currently, but I will come over here and grab these tumblestones. So yeah, this is where you can find the Happiny at this point in the story without cheating. And if there's none down here, I can climb up the cliff here. And if you'll notice, there was a pink thing. The pink thing is what I'm after. Okay, Machop, I don't want you. I need to be looking at the Happiny. I'm not going to get those tumblestones because, again, I'm not technically supposed to be able to come up here. So I don't want to exploit that. There's also Chansey up here and Machoke. But I am only looking for Happiny. There's another one. Okay. Can I hit you and not the Machop or the Machoke? Maybe. I don't know why, but this little area... that was a waste of a ball. No, stop! I don't know why, but this little area kind of cracks me up a bit because there's a bunch of Machop and Machoke and Chansey. And the way I like to look at it is that the Machoke are like best friends with the Chanseys, so they help protect them because Chansey don't have very high physical attack or special attack, I think. Their attack stats are not their strong suit, is what I'm saying. But obviously, Machop and Machoke have very good attack stats, especially physical attack. I don't know. I just think it's cute. I can remove my pin. And I saw Eevee learned a new move. What about you, Kenny? Do you have any new moves? I haven't been checking. You do not. Eevee, what are your moves? You learned Baby Doll Eyes. Neat. Were I not using mods, that would be a very handy move to have just learned. That is your second hint as to what I want Eevee to become, if you know how Eevee typically evolves. Because I have just narrowed it down from 3 to 1. Are there any other Happiny hanging around? I need one more eventually. Let's see. Any more Happiny? There is an Alpha Blissey. It will always spawn over here. Again, this is not an area you can typically reach at this point, but mods allow for it, so let's see. Excuse me, Machokes. I am just peeking around. Haha, one's tiny. It doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's get out of here. So yes, eventually I will need one more Happiny. I will probably get that one off screen in the near-ish future. I might have the sense to record it, I might not. But just so you know. Okay. Now with all of that said and done and out of the way, I can finally head for Grand Tree Arena. Now, I have a lot of praise to give this game. Like, a lot of it. This game did so many good things, in my opinion. And what's coming up ahead, my having to deal with Cleaver, is, in my opinion, one of the best things that this game did differently than other Pokemon games. Leon? How's it going? So, you say that you Galaxy people came up with the method to try to quell Lord Cleaver's frenzy? Yeah, we're gonna have a food fight with it. What? You'll mash up Cleaver's favorite things into balls so you can throw offerings at him? Well, that's quite an unorthodox approach. That's what I've been saying. You Galaxy people, your inventiveness just blows me away. I mean, now you can make offerings to Lord Cleaver from a safe distance. Is that what everyone's been getting out of this? Am I the only sane one here? I'll lend you my aid if it means we might provide Cleaver with his offering. Let's begin at once. Hold on, Leon. Don't get ahead of yourself. Whatever the plan is, you'll need Cleaver's favorite plump beans. I've brought them as promised. God, that's right. My apologies, Irida. I'd forgotten all about you. How could you forget about your leader? I admit, as we haven't been able to solve this ourselves, we seem to have little choice but to turn to the Galaxy team. But even I still have my doubts about whether we should entrust such a thing to an outsider. These Galaxy team people don't share our customs or our values. So prove to me you're worthy to stand in the presence of our noble Pokemon. You may battle by ordering Pokemon, Let me try this again. You may battle by ordering about the Pokemon you've caught in your little Pokeballs. But on my side, I have a Pokemon as close to me as a sister, as one of my blood. If you can defeat Glaceon and me, I will entrust you with Cleaver's fate. Will you battle us? Yes, I will. Then allow Glaceon's true strength to chill you to your depths. Here we go. Look, Eevee, it's one of the things you could turn into. but you're not going to. Eevee is going to get the crap kicked out of it, so let's just do some damage. Quick attack, which means it'll probably get off a second move here. Yep. Okay, now before Eevee faints, because I do want it to get experience, let's get Kenny in. Ow. Okay, let's see. Probably my best move is an Agile Scald, followed by a regular Scald. Or just an Agile Scald with a critical hit. Alright. I see now. Pokeballs are simply your tools of choice, not products of disregard for Pokemon. You still understand the Pokemon that you've caught and treat them as partners. I feel better about putting my trust in you now, I think. Let me see to your Pokemon's wounds. Thank you, Irida. Now, explain the Galaxy team's plan. What do you mean to do with these foods? Again, gonna have a food fight. So, because you have to keep your distance, you'll mash Cleaver's favorite foods together, ball them up, and try to quell his frenzy by throwing them at him? Interesting. So you've developed soothing balms of sorts to calm our lord. Or it could just be a food fight. Very well. If it'll help soothe Cleaver's frenzy, let's make these balms with our very hearts and souls. I never was good at reading aloud in school. You know that? I read so slowly. There, a veritable mountain of balms. This should please Cleaver, if anything can. Now then, ready yourself, and I will summon our mighty Cleaver, Lord of the Woods. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. As am I. Here we go. O mighty Cleaver, Lord of the Woods, though it isn't yet time of ceremony, we've prepared an offering of your favorite things. Benevolent Lord who seeks his might between the heavens and earth, we offer our gratitude, and beseech you, reveal yourself to our eyes. Listen, Red Willow, keep your focus on Cleaver. Dodging will be vital. Try to avoid his moves as you're throwing the bombs. Let's do this. Lord of the Woods, Cleaver. Yeah, I know how to do this. So this fight literally wants me to throw these things at Cleaver. I wasn't joking about it being a food fight. Sorry if I'm not talking too much. I actually died in this fight on my practice file. And I don't want to die on recording. Oh! Get in there, Kenny! If he hits a wall or something, he will become confused and I will have a chance to attack him with a Pokemon. If you'll notice, he is an alpha, so he hits hard. He's gonna knock out Kenny, isn't he? He knocked out Kenny! You killed Kenny! Okay, Eevee, you can't do much but get in there. Yep, Eevee's probably gonna get knocked out, isn't she? Yes, she is. Oh gosh. That's what revives are for. Okay, who can do some damage? Weasel can! Get in there, Weasel! Making you go fast won't help. Okay, just hit it with an Aqua Jet then. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I'm using a quick one. Help now? No, it can't. Weasel's gonna go down, isn't it? Yep. Oh gosh. I am not as high a level as I was in practice. Okay, it has rock type moves, so I don't want to send out Staravia. Get in there, Luxio. Raw damage is gonna help me more than paralysis. Thank you, Luxio. Now I need to get the hell out of here. Pardon me a second for breaking up the fight. Oh god, I only have 3 of these. Do I have the resources to make more? I hope I do. Top you 2 off. I don't think I'm gonna send out Weasel against it again. We can make a few more. Cool. Okay, back to the fight. Come on, Cleaver. Now get out of there. He's not quite in rage mode yet, but he will almost be. Okay, he's gonna go raging in just a moment. Yep. Ah! I just said I wasn't gonna send in Weasel. Oh gosh. Oh no. I'm sorry, Weasel. I'm so sorry. Okay, Kenny, get in there. So yes, when he gets down to the last quarter of his bar, he will start to use new and even harder to dodge moves while I am running around him like a maniac. My strategy right now is to use some agile moves. Hopefully I can get in more than one turn. No? I'm still gonna try it. Oh gosh, Kenny, please don't die. Please don't die. You're gonna die, aren't you? You're dead. Okay, Eevee, you're up. No, wait, maybe not. Luxio. I want Eevee to get lots of experience, but I also want to actually beat this thing. Oh no, you're gonna knock out Luxio, aren't you? I'm sorry, Luxio. Okay, Staravia. I feel like this is a bad idea. Wait, I should be able to take it out even if this Agile doesn't. Yes! Okay. Okay, before I get the bombs in, I need to revive Kenny and Luxio so they can both get experience from this. And then just beat it with these! Yes! Got it! Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I love the boss fights in this game. I'm gonna be real honest. They are so good. You receive the insect plate from Cleaver. A stone tablet imbued with the essence of bugs. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of the bug type. What happened? Some kind of light erupted from Cleaver's body. Has Lord Cleaver's frenzied mind truly been put at ease now? Does this confirm that the strange lightning was to blame for Cleaver's unnatural power? I mean, maybe. Well, this is what I think after all we've seen. We know strange lightning came out from the space-time rift the other night. Those bolts must have struck Cleaver and driven him into his frenzy after all. The lightning came from the space-time rift? But if Almighty Sinnoh really does dwell beyond that space-time rift, then the strange lightning, it indeed was Almighty Sinnoh's power. Then were we even right to try to interfere? I happily went along with this plan to create some bombs as if I knew what I was doing, like some kind of thoughtless fool. Outrageous. Calm yourself, Leon. Remember that the Lord of the Woods has long been our protector, keeping the Pearl Clan safe from dangerous Pokemon that might harm us. Would power sent by the true Almighty Sinnoh have driven Cleaver to turn on us and attack people and Pokemon indiscriminately? I doubt it. What Redawillow accomplished just now, it needed to be done. I'm glad we could settle this without further strife with the Diamond Clan or the Galaxy team. If you come across other Pokemon in the grip of this painful frenzy, please help them. Yes, fine. I suppose I must concur. I apologize for becoming briefly incomposed. I'm grateful for what you've done for my lord. Please take these, on behalf of the Pearl Clan. Consider it my apology for having spoken rudely to you earlier, and a token of my thanks. 3 citrus berries. These are health recovery items, so I'll take them. Let me care for your Pokemon as well, in appreciation for fighting on our behalf. I think I finally come to believe that you truly did fall out of the sky, though I still cannot imagine the reasons at play. And it seems we've settled things here, though between you and me, I wouldn't mind seeing Lord Cleaver in such a frenzy again. He was fearfully strong after all. Whew-wee. Again, I do love those boss battles. They are fun. They are something else. Okay, so now we have to head back. So, nope, that's not what I wanted. Just gonna hop on Weird Ear and head on out. Pick up that lost satchel on my way. And yeah. Let's see what lies in store when I get back to the village, shall we? I was gonna say I'll just cut ahead in editing, but I think now is as good a time as any to talk about something that has been in my talking point notes since episode 2. And that is the non-binary dialogue mod I have. So I have kind of a weird relationship with that mod. On the mod site that I have gotten all of my mods from, Game Banana, I made a request a long time ago for a mod that changes one line of dialogue from he or she to they. That is all I wanted. One specific line of dialogue. Upon making that request, I received no less than 5 disgusting, hurtful comments, basically calling me a pedophile because I wanted one line of dialogue changed. Eventually, this person went from leaving comments to directly messaging me in a DM. At which point I didn't reply to them. I reported them. And they got a mute put on them for all that they had been saying to me, both in comments and in the DM. Skip forward about 2 months. The non-binary dialogue mod gets released. And it's not just the one line that I want, although that is an option, but a full replacement as to the best ability of the mod, or to be fully replaced. All I wanted was a single line of dialogue. So I was happy I got my one line. That is the version that I originally downloaded. And then that person reared their ugly head again and left a disgusting comment on the non-binary dialogue page. I reported them with receipts of all that they had done to me so far. They got banned from the site. And as a fuck you, I am using the full replacement instead of the single line of dialogue. In a weird way, I feel like I am the overprotective auntie of the non-binary dialogue mod. And that is a badge of honor to me. That said, Professor Laventon, if you will have a look at the Pokemon I have caught and at my Pokédex. Alright. Ta-da, here we go. And not enough for another star, but that's fine. I just gotta rank up. You quelled Lord Cleaver, you say? Oh, well done and bravo, my good fellow. Time to head back to the village and report to Commander Kamado. Yes, indeed. How long have I been recording? 39 minutes or so? Okay. Hello, I forgot you were waiting for me right inside the gate. I saw the light fading into the sky. You must have quelled the Lord Pokemon. And what do you have there? Could it be? Those are 2 of the fabled plates of old. Please, let me have a look. I see there are some letters carved into them. Let's see. This one says, where all creation was born, that is the being's place of origin. It seems to be a phrase from a very old myth. How did you come across these? I see. So you were given the plates when you impressed Weird Ear and Cleaver. That is quite something indeed. My heart is practically racing with excitement. It is my guess that you will find more plates like these scattered across Hisui. If we were to gather them all and decipher the scripts on them, we may uncover something absolutely amazing. These mysteries of the past, oh how they tickle my curiosity. What a joy to be alive in such times. Well, I must be on my way. Until next time. I'm glad you're so excited, Volo. I will see you later. Let me see. So we have one new request. I believe I don't have anything growing in the farm right now. I do need to sort out my pasture, maybe catch another Happini. I think I am going to call this there. That was a pretty exciting episode if you ask me. So next time we will check in at the headquarters, receive our next task, and then there's going to be quite a few requests to take care of. So I will see you in the next episode. Bye!